We've got landing lights and a beacon from AeroLEDs, and now we're installing this guy. And I'm not really supposed to tell you what this is. If you guys have been to a show where AeroLEDs is recently, you may have seen this guy inside of their case. And I saw it and I asked them about it. They said, sure, we'll give you one for your plane, but you can't really talk about it. And I'm like, but it's so cool. I'm allowed to show it to you guys. I just can't tell you much. What I can tell you is this is like your nav light, a strobe, and positioning lights and everything all in one. And that's gonna be perfect for the Red Rocket because I don't wanna have to run wires all the way to the back and create a mounting solution back there for an extra light. Now, all I have to do is put them right here on the wingtips, and that's where this guy comes in. So let me show you its brother and everything that we have to go through to get these installed. And believe it or not, it's really easy. This is everything that we've got going on here. So here are the lights, and guys, these are tiny, probably some of the smallest lights on the market for this. I absolutely love them, and they're perfect for the Red Rocket, especially since there's such a small amount of room up over here. Moving on, how am I gonna mount them? Well, this is my solution here, which we're gonna go over in just a minute. And then we've got all the hardware that I'm gonna need to do this. So it's a really, really simple job to be able to do. And the plan is to just put it here on the wingtip. And here's a little dot. I've already got it marked on both sides. So let me show you the solution that I came up to mount it with, starting with this guy right here. And I wrote winner on the side because I finally got it. So I wanted to follow the shape of this right here. So I had to, is that the right way? I don't even remember anymore. There we go. I had to work with some 3D software to be able to create the right piece and then print this guy so that we had the right curvature to fit perfectly on here. And this obviously was the winner. Back over on the table, we have kind of a rough draft where I made this all inside of here to make sure that it's going to fit on the wingtip perfectly. Then we went down to this guy, a little bit smaller, a little bit more aerodynamic, and we finally ended up here. And this is printed in a PETG or PETG, and it will withstand the heat that these little LED lights will make, and it should hold up to the elements over time. I went ahead and sanded them down, primed them, and painted them so that we don't have any UV damage with them whatsoever. But you can see there's a little groove for them to fit into. There's the shape of the wing on the side. So that's really all we have to do. We just mount this guy right here. We drill a hole right there. We put a screw in here and put a screw in back there. And then we run the wires that I've already run to right here all the way over. And the plan with this guy is I'm gonna cut it and use it to be able to extend those wires over there and make it so that they all connect right here. So if I need to service these at any time, I have the ability to do so. So first things first, let's extend these wires and get them terminated so that we can get it mounted over here. And with that, about right there, there we go. Oh, wow, there it is. That looks absolutely phenomenal. Wow. I am really pleased with how this turned out, and it's super strong. This thing is not gonna come off. I just put so much force on that. Oh, I was able to get the wires all run over here. So now it's, terminating this end and getting the opposite ends on here. And then, I got to do the other side over there, but I don't think I'm going to bother you guys with that. So we'll get this buttoned up. I'll do the other side behind the scenes, and then I'll come back and we'll be turning it on. Just finished getting this guy on. Wired everything up right inside here. You can see the wires just kind of hanging out. So now it's the moment of truth. So those are connected to the master. So we should be able to turn that on. And I have the beacon and nav lights tied together. So flip that guy on. We should see the blink, but we already know that that one back there blinks. And if we come over here, oh, there's green. Oh my goodness. Look at that. I gotta check the other side. Oh, that is so bright. You can't really tell on here, but we got one more thing. I've got the strobes. So let's see here. Strobe. Now those are all coupled together, so we should see this blink and then these blink, and they should never be blinking at the same time. Oh, wow. There you go. Blink, 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 blink. How as epic as this looks during the day, it's a lot cooler looking at night. Yeah, this thing's pretty lit. I mean, like, literally. I wanted to give a huge thank you once again to AeroLEDS for providing all of the lighting for this build, and I couldn't have done this portion of it without them. So guys, definitely check out AeroLEDS.com. They've got all kinds of solutions for different types of lighting, including some pretty incredible stuff for the RV series of airplanes from vans. Anyways, that's gonna be it for this video. There's been a lot of things going on in the background, and guys, you can see that the airplane is not in the same condition it was when you saw it last, and that's because we've already made it to Osh, we've already flown the airplane, and yes, I'm already back to upgrades, and there's gonna be a lot on that coming up soon, so definitely stay tuned. Go ahead and give this a like, give it a share, and definitely subscribe for all the crazy things that are coming up next. And guys, little secret, this airplane, it climbs like an elevator. That's gonna be it for this one. As always, share aviation wherever you can, and we'll see you in the next one.